Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob. We're back for more Age of Wonders 3, a couple more episodes this weekend, as I think I have a plan for what I'm going to be doing next. Before we get started, I just wanted to go through a general note that I wanted to mention. It seems like some comments are getting blocked on YouTube, and I have no idea why. And normally those would go to like a review section where I could check them out and approve them if they're fine. There were some that were blocked and held for review that I had no idea why they were held for review. They were perfectly fine. So I don't really know how YouTube determines what it flags and what it doesn't. But I think there's also some that aren't even going into my held for review section. They're just getting like deleted into the ether or something. I don't know what's going on with them. I know I saw one pop up from Impregnable who has been having some issues with this. That I saw the pop up for it on my phone, but then when I went into YouTube, I couldn't find anything for it anywhere. So if your comment, if you feel like I'm ignoring you or something, or if like your comments are just not there, that's just YouTube being kind of weird. I don't have a whole lot of control over that. If they show up in my review section, I can approve them, but if they don't even show up in there, there's not a whole lot I can do. So I just wanted to let you guys know in case that is happening. What drives me nuts is that sometimes like bots will get through with suspicious web links, but perfectly fine comments will get deleted. But I guess that's just part of producing content online nowadays. But in any case, let's talk about the feedback for this episode. A lot of good notes from you guys, and I think in the end of the last episode, I'd sort of left a question up in the open about what I should do next. It was a little mixed. Some people saying I should go hit Pippin now. Some people thinking I should focus more on Bilbo. I think I can actually hit Bilbo and Merry at roughly the same time. I think I figured out how to do that. That's probably what I'm leaning towards. But let's talk about the comments and feedback first. So, a variety of stuff from Sarah Feingold and Jeff both pointed out that in episode 9, I was sitting there asking why an Eagle Rider, why I couldn't flank an Eagle Rider. It was very obviously on defense. I just didn't notice the defense shield above its head for some reason. So if you're watching that city defense battle I did here against Pippin in episode 9, and we're sitting here scratching your head wondering, like, why does Bob not know that units on defense can't be flanked? That's why. And I guess technically they can be if there's a way to break their guard, like if you have guard breaker on somebody, but that's the only way to do it, and I didn't have that. So I just didn't see the shield icon above his head is all. Sometimes I miss things, and to be perfectly honest, my eyesight's not very good, which is why I appreciate having you guys around to spot units that I don't see on the bare corners of the fog of war. From insert username, Conqueror would be a good choice for the next Empire upgrade, especially considering that Warbreeds will benefit from it very nicely. Warbreeds have regrowth, and since there's not really any like level cap for units in this game, you can just continually giving them champion ranks and more health. Regrowth operates as a function of like a division of the unit's max HP. It's like 20% of the unit's health is restored to them every turn. So if you get like Warbreeds or Trolls and just get them a ton of champion levels, they will be regrowing an absurd amount of health every turn. They can become borderline unstoppable. So I think that would be a good thing to get around the same time I would be starting to build Trolls. I think that's what I'll plan to do. Plus, Conqueror could open up some other useful Warlord abilities and upgrades like Thoroughbred Mounts that I could really benefit from as well. So yes, I think that is probably my plan. Draft will need to come fairly soon as well, though, because this is going to be useful whenever the rogues get Age of Deception up, and I almost guarantee you that is something I'm just going to have to deal with this game. Because even if I killed Pippin, Smeagol's still out there somewhere, and he's also a rogue. So no matter what, I'm going to have to deal with Age of Deception in this game. From Click Accept, new Halfling Warlord already has Tireless. It's a good thing Dominate worked on him first try. I didn't know that. You think I should have, because his name is actually Kipper the Tireless. But yes, he did have Tireless, and my plan was to attempt to dominate, and if not, waste his action points. But there's not a way to do that if the unit has Tireless and they're defending. Well, if the unit has Tireless regardless, but you can't just move units up to them and run them away and take away their action points. That won't work. So I'm glad I did get him the first try. Having Tireless early on is nice. Normally, Warlords don't get that this early. Well, maybe they do. Actually, Impregnable gave me a nice list of some of the more important hero upgrades. Yeah, Tireless doesn't normally come on Warlords until level 9, so yeah, he gets it earlier than most. It's a nice starting skill to have, kind of like the Sorcerer that starts with Inflict Stun, the guy with the painted face. I think he's a human Sorcerer. He's a nice one to get early in the game. From Ain't On Me, Raise Militia only gives you your race's Tier 1 irregular unit. Good point. I got the sense that was probably how it was working because I hadn't gotten anything but Halfling Adventurers. So yeah, I'm probably done casting that spell. Halfling Adventurers at this point, I have better options than them. They were good in the early game though. From Tarsak, I can lock units I want to dominate in place with First Strike, but their HP has to be low, and they have to be, and it will leave them on defense. So basically, if I want to try to convert a unit and I don't want to do the move up and move away thing to make them lower action points, I can surround them by like phalanxes. If their health is low enough, the computer will recognize that moving anything will damage their or will kill their unit if their HP is low enough, because phalanxes have First Strike. And they just won't do anything with their unit but defend. That'll work. You just have to remember to damage the unit a little bit every now and then. And the other disadvantage is that, in order to keep the battle going, and the other disadvantage is that the unit will be on defense, so it makes conversion effects harder to use. But there was another comment from Sergei Taranyenko that snowballs could also be useful for trying to lock units in place when attempting those kind of conversions. So on the turns when Dominate is recharging, you could just throw ice balls at it and see if you could get a lucky freeze, and then you'd have a couple turns to try. I think, yeah, Ice Ball would freeze for 2 turns, so yeah, that would be useful. From Tarsak and Impregnable, Halfling Brew Brothers would be good not only for heals and True Sight, but also minor bard skills at gold rank, which could be particularly useful for offsetting Age of Deception. So yeah, Brew Brothers are going to be on the shopping list here coming very soon. In fact, I might even skip the hospital and start making them now so that they can start leveling up and getting XP. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. We're going to forget the Grand Palace in this city for the moment, and we're going to focus on getting some Brew Brothers up. I want to start leveling them. I think it was Impregnable that pointed out that because of the Eagle's Nest that I have, this is an ideal city to build them in. They get minor bard skills at gold rank, so they'll be starting at a higher rank in this city. So yeah, I'm going to make quite a few of those. I want to station 1 in every city for True Sight purposes, and then have a decent sized group of them with my army for healing and bard skills. Basically, you probably want 1 Brew Brother per army. The only disadvantage of Brew Brothers is that, well, for one thing, they don't have great vision, so True Sight has limited usefulness with them. But for another thing, they have what was it? I think I just completely lost my train of sight. Oh, short root movement range. So they can't keep up with like the archers, and even the phalanxes. They don't move as fast as them. So they have some limited utility in that respect, but I still think the benefits outweigh any disadvantages. Good to have some around for sure. Thoroughbred mounts, we talked about that. That would be another good one. I think Cantonese mentioned that. Also, not only will thoroughbred mounts benefit all my mounted archers, but Tarsak also pointed out that it would benefit heroes too, which is something I always forget about. I kind of think, I think of cavalry units and I think of the ones you can build, but I always forget that all heroes are mounted units, which is actually something I'm looking forward to with Age of Wonders 4. I really like how your heroes aren't forced to be on a mount, because sometimes you might not want the hero to have that vulnerability to pikemen or something like that. That was one of the really cool things that I liked about Planetfall, is you could have heroes that were just on foot fighting, and you can do that in Age of Wonders 4. They did a video talking about the deep dwarves, like a deep dwarf build that they made, a race of dwarves that was exceptionally good at living underground, and they had like a leader who was using a 2-handed warhammer, I think, and he was on foot, and oh my gosh, heroes look really strong in Age of Wonders 4. So that's going to be interesting too. I think they're going to be a lot more survivable than they are in this game. And then also from Impregnable, my new Warlord has points. Could really use Field Medic right now. I agree, 100%. I need to actually do a little bit of a swap here, because I've got a lot of injured phalanx up in this top army, and the Sorcerer doesn't have any way of healing them. So I am going to do a quick switch here, and put Kipper with them and move the Sorcerer down. So I'm going to move her out, move Kipper here. I will give him field medic. He also does have, oh no, I keep thinking that's the nourishing meal thing, but that's just regeneration for Kipper. Okay, we need to go here, grab field medic, that takes 5. Worth it in this circumstance. And then I can move one of those guys out and replace him with someone who is injured. I will probably put that monster hunter in there. So you are full health. I want you to move out, and we'll switch with that monster hunter. There we go. That's a little bit better setup because then I can get some faster healing. Units are not particularly happy. Need to get rid of that spell or get the draft up. I am in the process of attempting to disjunct this. I don't know whether I'll be successful, but I am going to try, and hopefully by the time it comes up next, by the time Mary comes in and casts it again, hopefully it will be, I will have either greater disjunction by that point, or the draft up to help with unit morale. So I'm going to need a lot of casting points to be reinforcing all my global spells once I get them up, because warlords actually have a decent number, and there's at least one that I'm going to want for my Greyguard specialization. So all that being said, I think we are actually at the end of the turn. I can continue, and we'll just get into some gameplay here. I'm going to drop a quick save, even though I haven't really done much other than shuffle a couple units around, and here we go. I forgot to check my... Oh, wait, no, I was in the process of casting that. Okay, these guys just moved up begging to be destroyed. It looks like Mary is also on his way back, this time bringing Manticore Riders. What else will he bring? Okay, just... Oh, I was going to say just one Manticore Rider. There's actually 5 in that stack. Dang. Okay, we'll be on defense here for a little while. Now I want to consider... do I want to just try to disjunct this now? It's only a 30% chance of success, and he's trying to reinforce it, which is annoying. Okay, well, for the moment, I can't really move out to attack anyone because I'm too busy defending, because now Bilbo and what's his face, Mary, are both trying to attack me, which is very, very sad. I need to try to get... I need to get these guys out from behind me. That's an easy battle. A group of phalanxes can handle that no problem. But I think I want them to be led by the sorcerer so that she can give them all a little extra electrical damage. And the problem is they're all damaged. They're hurt. So I probably need to bring more. I'll bring 2 stacks out there and deal with them. Yeah, I should be fine. I'll just keep the phalanxes on defense. They really have no other options other than wing beat on their eagle riders. So keep the phalanxes on defense and spread out. I think in this case, I don't have any... I think I would rather try to start disjuncting this right now rather than save magic, because I don't think I'll need it for this battle. And I would rather take the lucky chance of being able to get my units to not be grumpy and fumbly. So let's go ahead and try this now. Okay, it failed, but that's fine. I'm just going to start casting it again, and we'll keep hitting that until it goes away. At least it wasn't a critical failure, so... And next turn I'll have a better chance at disjuncting it, which is good because Mary's a-comin'. He's on his way, and he has a lot of very angry Manticore Riders. And accompanied by Tier 1 adventurers, so it's kind of a weird army. Alright, well, let's try to deal with this. And I do have some casting points left, so I didn't use all of mine to do that. Alright, I want you probably with him. We'll have to reorganize everyone after this, but I want the phalanxes there for the bonuses they provide, and Kipper's army will redivide up. I might actually bring that Brew Brother along just so he can start getting some XP, and he can provide some heals for wounded units. So I'll bring him, just one Monster Hunter, probably the healthier one. And we'll do this. Can attack with the Sorcerer because she's got those shoes that give extra movement. This is twice now Bilbo's run in and just gotten absolutely smacked. He does have, he's gonna be using Instant Wrath, so I'll need to keep that in mind. And they are just straight up bum rushing. All right, here we go. Okay, these guys all have to basically stay squared up on defense. The problem is one made it to the sorcerer already. She maybe, let's see what kind of spell she's got. She's got Sphere of Protection. That's 80% physical protection for 2 turns. She could give that to herself. I want to lock these other guys down. Maybe I could shoot that one off of her. Yeah, I could shoot it and turn it around. Let's see if we can get rid of this guy because he's in. Yeah, I think I need to work from this side up. I could try a Dominate. It's probably the best unit to try to dominate. I mean, the one with Instant Wrath would actually probably be more useful, but I'm going to try this. If I get lucky. Okay, I didn't get lucky, but that's fine. I'm going to come here and... Okay, we should be able to get rid of that thing. Why does Kipper have... Oh, no, wait, I just used Dominate with him, that's why. Derp. Okay. This should, well, would have finished you off. These guys have Animal Slayer, I think. No, they do not. I don't want to dazzle Kipper either, so let's just do 1 hit with you. And I'm going to need... How far can you move? He can flank the Monster Hunter, but I'm planning on trying to pin him down with Phalanx. I just really need to turn that one, I guess. So this guy can be used here to kill the Eagle Rider. Okay, that gets him out of my face at least. And this one, all I need to do is turn this unit. Which I can do from here. Alright, and then I need to charge out and start pinning things down. They'll probably move anyway and try to flank units down here, but I'll get good hits on them if they try that. I'm going to assume that's what they're going to do. I'm also going to get my sorcerer out of this situation and probably leave her on defense. That one right there, I think I can straight up kill as long as I don't get unlucky. Yeah, okay. Then the rest of them... Now, normally I would try to pin down multiple... Actually, this is a good spot to pin this guy down. No, wait, no. No matter what, he's gonna only be pinned by 1. Okay, that's fine. I will move you here. I'm trying to figure out if there's ways that I can pin them down without leaving anyone vulnerable to a double wing beat by the Eagle Rider. Gets a little complicated in these situations. I don't think so. Like, you want units on opposite sides to do this, and I don't have quite enough movement to get on complete opposite sides. Like this guy, yeah, that wouldn't really work. Okay, we're just gonna go 1 for each, I think, because we've got 3 and they've got 3. Yeah, let's do that. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. I'll try to stay on this side in case they try to rush units that are vulnerable. Okay, everyone on defense, and we'll see how it goes. Yep. Yeah, I was worried about that. Oof. Went for that guy. Alright, I lost an archer, which is unfortunate because I probably didn't really need to bring them into this battle, although it did help to get pressure off the sorcerer, so I think it's still kind of worth it. Plus, the sorcerer now has a chance to... Oh wait, she didn't get inflict stun. I think I got her the sorcerer upgrade. I need to do something about this guy back, or about this guy back here. Let me see here. Probably want to turn you around. Okay. I'm going to just attack this thing, I think. Yeah. Whoa. I was not expecting that. Did he crit or did I fumble? Wait, what just... Oh, instant wrath. Dang it. Oh, that was dumb. That was just me not paying attention. Okay. He has instant wrath. Oops. I'm sure some of you saw that coming. Crap. That was completely unnecessary. Alright, well, let's try to make the most of it and finish it off. It's gonna hurt my unit a little more. Come on. Alright, that Eagle Rider's gonna get some special attention here in a second. I want you to use Magic Fist on this guy. And I want you to flank him. Brew Brother, I want to heal somebody, most likely. Let's see, who can he heal? Let's heal, let's just heal the hero a little bit, I think, because I'm probably going to end this battle on this turn, and that's about the only unit I can reach. Well, I'm hopefully going to end this battle on this turn. We'll see. That is actually most certainly not a guarantee right now. Can I trust you to land a hit? Thank you. There we go. That turned out to be a little bit more of a pain than I anticipated. Alright, we'll have to rebuild, oh, we're already building phalanx every turn anyway, so it's fine. Oh, hey, I don't need to know about that. Okay, let's try to get everyone stacked back up the way I wanted them. Jeez, these guys are beat up. Starting to wish I had just hurried production of the hospital. I can put a Brew Brother with them, that'll help some. In fact, I think you can stack, I think the Brew Brother's passive healing stacks. So, let's move... How many phalanx need health right now? 4 plus Kipper, and then the Brew Brother. Let's do that. Move you back here. Kipper and Brew Brother go here. All phalanx stack on them for as much healing as I can possibly afford to give them. And we're going to continue to send more phalanx this way. I think the haste berries are ready, so I can hit those, and now that we have that nice road, and get more backup here. Probably one for each of those armies. In fact, I'm going to, let's see, take you out of this army and put both with the sorcerer for now. And we got more berserkers on the way too, which will be useful eventually in a siege. And I think I'm beginning to think they need to start moving more this direction. So my plan, my overall plan, is to hit Bilbo and Merry at roughly the same time. And in order to do that, I'm going to need a couple different things. For the moment, I need a road that I want going up right past these haste berries, but not on them, because I don't want the computer to... The computers almost never intentionally pick them up. And I'm gonna have the road go up this river here, and I'm going to station this army, like, kind of here. And that way, I can either rush to defend this city, or I can rush up the road and straight at Mary's city. And then if I can get a bridge up here later with the builder, which I can just continue this road, I should be able to launch an attack at either location fairly quickly. Building a road towards Bilbo doesn't seem like much of a disadvantage, because now he's got Exalted and he'll probably be spamming those. They can fly across the water anyway, so a road benefits me more than it benefits Bilbo. I do want to get these monster hunters over here for now, though, and I'm going to move... close that. I'm going to move the builder here, so I can start with this road, since I'm already down this way more. Plus, Merry doesn't seem to be interested in coming this way. He's quite determined to come across this mountain pass and go after my capital. Alright, inventory. I do need to equip some of this stuff. Okay. There we go. Looks good. Okay. I think he's okay for now. Gosh, that army up north could really use healing, but I also really need more phalanxes. I'm beginning to think maybe I need to ship off one of these items to Kipper. But then as soon as I do that, I'm sure Sam will probably need them, so I'll leave them where they're at for now and rely on Brew Brothers that I'm making up here for healing. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're healing stacks, so it should be able to turn this around. I just need the attacks to stop for a couple turns. Kipper leveled up again during that, so that's useful. Let's see, where is he at? Level 8 right now. I believe Blood Brothers is level 9, and that would actually be pretty handy for fighting against a Theocrat. If I remember right, Impregnable gave me a nice list of all of these, and yes, Blood Brothers comes 10 points, costs 10 points, and comes at level... wait, 7? Ah, Tireless is level 9, and that's 6 points. Blood Brothers. You know what? I'm going to save those points and get Blood Brothers first, I think. Just because they're more likely going to be fighting the Theocrat. 2 turns to War Breeds. I got more Brew Brothers being produced here, and I probably am going to send Berserkers this way to assist with the attack on the Warlord whenever I do pull that off. I think the armies up here are going to be constantly getting reinforced by more phalanxes more than anything else. Although I suppose I'll actually need roughly an even amount of berserkers in both armies, because in both cases I will have to breach a wall, and that's kind of what they're good at. So I'll be just camping out a few, not actually in the city defenses, but just nearby, so they can jump in on an attack when I'm ready. And I guess I'll camp these guys here, just keeping an eye out for Pippin. And try to buy myself a little more time while I withstand a few waves of attacks. Those guys are good where they're at. I'm going to need to start phasing out these adventurers. They're not really very useful. I actually probably need to disband or get some of them killed so I can replace them with better units. For now, I guess it's fine. I'll just use them recklessly if Bilbo comes rushing in. Alright, we'll hopefully be able to get rid of this stupid spell on the next turn. That would help a lot. I'm gonna end turn here and see what Merry does. It looks like he is coming. Alright, he's gonna commit to that attack. He's setting up in a triangle formation wisely. They don't always do that. So now that Merry's pushing this direction, I think I want to... Bilbo surrenders to me? Okay, we don't accept surrender around here. No. As much as as convenient as that would be for me to just have this city up here, not accepting surrender has been a self-imposed rule for almost all of my challenges. For pretty much every challenge for years. But we can at least sit here and enjoy watching Bilbo cry. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, sorry, your tears mean nothing to me. I decline. Bilbo can fight and die like a man, or a hobbit, I guess. Halfling, Shire folk. Alright, let's get this road started. And just go right along the edge there. And looks pretty good. I'm gonna bring up another berserker this way because these armies need to be fleshed out a bit more. And maybe not on this turn, but maybe on the next turn. That is a lot of Manticore riders. Good gosh. I'm gonna back off one of these guys so I can put the Brew Brother in the proper stack, which is going to be basically healing these guys. So I'll move one of these guys out. Need to make sure that, see how far those Manicore Riders can move. They can't quite make it down here, so units on that force should be okay. I will move one of the Monster Hunters out and move a Phalanx down to the Sorcerer and another Brew Brother into this stack for extra heals. And I will let Mary make the first move here. I am not ready to run out and attack him. That's a few too many Manicore Riders. Yeah, that's a little too scary. I'm going to put another Phalanx more over in this direction. Maybe have some units hang out and guard that tower for the moment. Units that can reach it. And then maybe, depending on what Mary does, will depend what I do with my armies on the next turn. I can disjunct this, hopefully. Chance of success is 5%. Awesome, he reinforced it. Ugh. He's got a lot of casting points if he was able to reinforce it that much in one turn. That's pretty much guaranteed to fail. I don't know if there's even a point in casting it. I may as well try to get Greater Disjunction. I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that. You know what? Fort Spell. And ignore it. Yeah, we're just going to have to deal with that. But what I can do, the spell affects cities that are in this, or affects units that are in that city's borders, but it doesn't affect units that I put in his borders. And since his army is currently distracted, I am going to just make my move now. So yeah, go this way. And you guys, how far can you can get there? Okay, perfect. Time to attack. Bilbo wants to fight, he'll get it. Pippin might retake the city, but that's okay. I've almost finished selling everything that was in it. I guess I could queue up the Harvester's Guild. And maybe he'll retake it, and then I can resell everything. One turn until war breeds, so I probably will stop building phalanxes once I can start making some of those. And then they will also join the attack from the south. But yeah, Mary is causing a heck of a lot of problems, and I just need him out of the game, I think. I still can't believe he has hung on this well. Alright, this army will not capture this city if I stay behind the walls. These guys aren't useful. They can't get over the walls. The Manicore Riders are the only thing, and I have a lot of pikes waiting for them. So I think I would be okay. Well, my pikes are weak, though. It is still kind of scary. I will admit, it's still a little scary. I'm going to get this guy out of here, too. Well, actually, I'm going to get one of the weaker ones out. You're injured, so you go out, and I want the Berserker in. More stronger, tougher units that can do lots of damage on flank attacks. I'm going to want them around. Yeah, I don't see this ending well for him if he attacks, but we'll see. I'm not going to bother with trying to disjunct. I wanted to cancel disjunct because at 5%, I don't think it's really worth it, and there's the chance of me getting a critical failure. I think it's better to just hold out here, use this army to attack, and then, if I can, turn around and go after Bilbo quickly if I take this city. Clearly Bilbo is not in good shape if he's already prepared to surrender. I was expecting Mary to try to surrender a while ago, and he never did. Dude's tough as nails. Alright, I think that's it for this turn. We just won't cast a spell for now. But I'm sure we'll need that mana soon for things like the draft and whatnot. Although I still think I'm going to get Conqueror next. Alright, let's see what happens. Mary might make a run on the capital here. Yeah, he's going to give it a shot. Probable defeat, but I don't think I actually believe that. I think I can withstand this. It is going to be messy. He's going to kill some stuff. But the main threat is those Mana Core Riders. They have Wing Beat, though. That sucks. I forgot Halfling Mana Core Riders get that. So that makes me have to spread out on defense more, which is kind of inconvenient. Alright, well, the first thing we need to do is get Phalanx's health. Nourishing Meal is unfortunately a once per battle ability, so I'm limited in how much utility I can get out of it. But I think this guy I'll probably just heal twice. He's by far the most damaged. So I think I'll use it on him. Unless the 15 health that it provides can get somebody that bonus health, you know? That I was talking about. Like, this guy could get 67 out of 71, so he's not quite there. Somebody who is a Phalanx, I need a Phalanx that is within 15 health of the max. I don't think I have any such Phalanx. 58, this one it would work on. So yeah, I'm gonna like put him maybe for now in this gate, although I'll probably move him. I sort of want to see what he does with those Mana Core Riders. Or I know what how much range does he have? Okay, he does have a lot of adventurers, so I need to be a little careful with who I put on the ramparts. For now, I'll just use mounted archers. So I'll do that. That Halfling Phalanx can, I think, just park there. This one... Actually, I'll have this one go over here. Use this one here, and then I want you to get a Nourishing Meal from this guy, because then that takes him from 58 health to what should be 86. Yeah, 86 health. Unfortunately, I can't do that little trick with any of the others. So I'm just going to have to use healing on this guy because he's almost dead. We need another mounted archer, preferably on the other side here. And we'll just try to guard them. And I'm going to gather most of my units in the middle, but I'll probably have to spread out once those Mana Core Riders get closer because Wing Beat will be a problem otherwise. I'll leave this one adventurer down here on the wall because he may be able to throw some stuff at people. Let's see. I want to start casting spells with the sorcerer like right away. Preferably, most likely, I'm going to want... we can get another mounted archer on the wall up there, guarded by a Phalanx. So I'll do that. Preferably, I think I'm going to want to get Star Blades on every Phalanx, if I can manage that. Yeah. That seems probably like a good idea. Maybe I'll put this guy here, just kind of guarding that gate. Just want to make sure that... Actually, he's fine there for the moment. Just want to make sure he can't Wing Beat multiple units is primarily what I'm trying to do. Because the Wing Beat on those Mana Core Riders does a lot of damage. Alright, let's get the Sorcerer out of harm's way. You'll be useful primarily for buffs. You're going to give Star Blades to every Phalanx we have. Starting with you, I guess. Okay, you guys go on defense there, you're on defense there. Archer's on defense here. And you know what? You just may as well sit out there. It's fine. Kind of a scattered, scrappy defense here, but hopefully we'll be alright. Okay, Killer Instinct. Worth remembering who has that. Because they're going to be priority target number 1. choppy, and my units are kind of not so much, so... See, the problem is these guys could come in and just mass wing beat anyone. Oh, hey look. Look who's vulnerable. They could come in and mass wing beat anybody and kill them, and I wouldn't be able to do a thing about it. For that reason, I'm going to have you guard the archer. And we might bait them in with, like... Okay, this is where the sacrifices of these guys come into play. Look at that nice, juicy, easy kill right there. Just fly on in and take that, why don't you? Okay, we're gonna... Well, these guys can do some good up here. Let's go ahead and pick off at those adventurers. But the phalanx, nothing needs to guard them right now. So the phalanxes all need to fall back to this center point. I want this one guarding those archers right there. And then at this point, it's more of a spread out and don't let them get multiple flank attacks kind of thing with wing beat. So this is going to require some advanced geometry. This gets confusing. I want to... Let's see, let's focus on first getting star blades on units that benefit most from it. So like these guys here have a lot of health, so I want them to get star blades ASAP. I want to leave all range units just out of range of these guys, including Kipper. I want this phalanx just out of range. He's going to use a flank attack. Actually, having him just in range is probably okay. Let's see, you can't wing beat them because they're on opposite sides of each other. If I move you here, then this guy would be fine here. And then I want this guy kind of in the flanks there, so that if they run in and do anything to anyone, I have plenty of flank attack opportunities. So I think they're all set up okay. The computer always finds something I missed in these situations, though. I want you to back up. Kipper is safe. I don't think they can double wing beat anyone up here. These guys down here I need to move around a bit. Like the Brew Brother needs to just get out of that situation entirely. So we'll back him up. I think this guy is okay here. The Berserker I would prefer to charge in and get that charge bonus, so I want him out of range entirely. But a triangle like of these three units should be safe from double wing beat attacks. As long as they're all opposite one another in a sense. Okay, I think I'm safe from them using wing beat to hit anything other than a single unit. That's about as good of a defense as I'm going to get. I can freely attack. I'm going to focus on the adventure. Well, I could do decent damage to those Manicore Riders up front. You know, I'm going to do that. Let's try to soften them up. They've got that physical weakness. They're still halflings, so that's good. We'll leave the Monster Hunter there. They might go after him, but that's fine. I am gonna shoot with that other mounted archer. I just passed over him this turn. That is a pony rider. Dang it! I keep getting them mixed up. All right, now I need you down here. It does me no good to be yeah, it does me no good to be set up like this now. I mean, I could get him out of there, I guess. But that would mean I would need to move this guy, which would mean I would need to move this guy. Who can't move. I'm just gonna leave everyone where they are. It'll be fine, I'm sure, probably. Okay, well, he won't be shooting anyone. He does not have a bow. Steadfast. Oh, crap. That's not good. Okay, well, they went after the units that I was hoping they would go after primarily. And there's plenty to hit besides the one with Steadfast, so I'll just ignore him for now and try to kill the others. Tables have turned. I was sieging Mary 30 or 40 turns ago, and now he's back sieging me in my capital. This is one of the most impressive comebacks I've ever seen from an AI. Yeah, just keep hitting these guys, I guess. Get them mounted up. They're scary. Alright, so Brew Brothers' ideal range of this is 3, I think. No, it's 2 for their cleavers. They're the only unit like that in the whole game, so they're confusing. But also, I don't want to hit the unit with Steadfast because I can't drop him below 1 hit point. So, unless I dispel that somehow, which Brew Brothers do have dispel, but I think it makes more sense to just kill other units if I can. They're probably all gonna gang up on that mounted archer and try to kill it. Let's see if I can get rid of. I'm gonna ignore that guy there. Move down this way. Now, what direction are you facing? It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, he's facing to the left, which means this guy gets a free hit on him if he wants it. I would rather this guy be the one getting a free hit on him, so if I can turn him around, that would be ideal. Which I think I can do if I move the Brew Brother there to this spot. But he has a lot of max health that I would still need to chip through. Kipper could be useful in this situation, I think. I could even throw an ice ball and hope to get really lucky. I just need to make sure that I have enough stuff to kill all the other Manicore riders. They don't have Tireless yet. Wouldn't be surprised if he gave it to them. It's a 30% chance to freeze that guy, but primarily I'm using this to turn him around, and I think I'm okay with that. Although I may move Kipper back a little bit. I'm actually okay with this. Okay, well, he got lucky. That's fine, because now I get a full, proper flank attack on him. This might kill my phalanx. In fact, it probably will. But sacrifices have to be made. Okay, there was some lucky shenanigans there. But he is down to 45 health. Then what I can do is move in with the Brew Brothers and turn him around. And if he would stop getting lucky, I might be able to finish him off. Alright, well, he's close enough that I can probably finish him with an arrow. There we go. Okay, now I can get these guys down to assist. And I have plenty of other phalanxes that can help deal with the Manticore Rider threat down here. I'm gonna... Oh man, do I want to try to dispel that? That is a great question. Let's see, you're a little stuck here, aren't you? Need to get him out of the situation that he is currently finding himself in. So I need to turn this guy around, which seems easy enough. I'm just gonna go like this. And then I can move this little guy here and freely throw rocks. And then I can move another phalanx here, Do I need to cast a spell? I do. You know what? Getting tired of all these happy halflings. Okay, he's only got one action point left. He will almost certainly use it to wing beat, which is sad and annoying, but that's how it is. I wonder if... Ooh, I could try dazzling those guys. I did dazzle the one that... I dazzled the one with steadfast, which is unfortunate. You guys should be able to come charging in and do a decent amount of damage. Although I want to leave paths open for other units too. Like, okay. I'm gonna do this. You here. I need to get rid of that guy's... In fact, I need to get rid of several of their last little bit of movement. Those guys are both turned around now, so I can get that phalanx through and in there to deal with him. And at least take away his last... Okay, I actually straight up killed him, so that's good. Then I want to try to kill this guy. But I don't know how I can get to him very easily. Are there any more? Okay, I can't cast a spell with her on this round, so she's pretty much useless here. So I'm just going to put her on defense. This guy needs to keep running in this direction. So I've got the problem is those guys are kind of in the way right now. I can charge him and get a charge attack, but I would like to flank and turn him around somehow if I can figure it out. The Brew Brother could do it, but I also was thinking the Brew Brother... Well, I don't have enough units left to really do a whole lot, so the Brew Brother might just need to... Yeah, I am just going to use the Brew Brother for that. Better to have one Manticore Rider attacking rather than two, so... Oh, I didn't turn him in the right way, though. Well, crap. If he gets lucky here, then I could be a little screwed. Okay, I got him. And with the killing momentum, an extra hit, too. That I had forgotten about. So that's a nice surprise. I could... I'm gonna move him, Actually, you know what? I think he's okay for now. I'm gonna leave him there. I like his spot from a charging perspective. I mean, I could move him. I think he'd be better here, actually, but... One thing I am worried about is if this guy flies here and wing beats, he's going to probably kill 3 units in one shot. But he will be leaving himself extremely vulnerable. There was no way I was getting out of this battle without losing stuff, so... Yep, there goes another monster hunter. And there's that wing beat I was worried about. But Mary can do all the damage he wants here. He has played his hand, and now I've got a full, fresh army moving up from the south. The only problem is that he's going to deal so much damage down here that it's going to make it this hard for this army to mount a proper assault on Bilbo at the same time. Alright, well, the longer you guys sit out there with the rabbits, the more you get nibbled. Gonna use him to just finish that guy off there. Alright, to deal with a Manticore, who doesn't have Steadfast anymore, but has a frick ton of Slayer bonuses. Oh wait, I have to deal with 2 Manticores, that's right. I think Kipper could try to get a nice hit on him. I would actually like Kipper to try to get that kill if I can manage it. Jeez, that guy took out 3 things in one wing beat. Mary's got to go. Alright, I have lots of phalanxes near this guy. I got plenty of opportunities to flank attack. I'm going to try to avoid taking damage in retaliation and instead rely on quite a few flank attacks here. Okay, I may not have that luxury, so here we go. Hang on, let's get this guy here. Okay, well, dang it, I'm at least going to use up all your action points. Or most of them, anyway. Alright, I want you to come here and zap this guy once. Just right in the back. There we go. That way the Brew Brothers can... I'm surprised I haven't gone after the Brew Brothers. The Brew Brothers can hit him in the back with a few range attacks. I really only need to hit him in the back with one, but nah, we're just going to make sure he's dead. Okay, and then Kipper can do a flank. Hopefully this will be a kill. How was that not a kill? Oh no, he has Steadfast. Kipper might die. I didn't realize he still had Steadfast up. Frick. There is a chance that I could get rid of it. Okay, I just need somebody to hit him. That mounted archer looks like a good option because I need him to go after the Manicore Rider. Please do not miss this shot. Matter of fact, I'm going to sprint to see if I can get just one more arrow in. Can you hit him from there? Okay. There. Man, okay, that scared me for a second. Okay, I need to turn that guy around, and I don't think I can, actually. I think I'm just going to have to hit him once. He at least has already used Wing Beat, and he's going to kill something else, but it is what it is at this point, I'm afraid. Those guys are doing some work over there. This is a brutal battle. What was that? Oh, Black Lightning, okay. At least somebody's getting lucky on my team. What do we have here? Get out of here. Alright, this guy has to go. Finally, the last Manicore Rider is down. We can focus on attacking the pesky range units that have been harassing us. Maybe get the monster hunters off the gates first. Need to get this guy up on the wall. Magic Fist, Starblade. You could use Magic Fist and probably get rid of that guy. Get out of here. Still got my Pony Rider. You could charge out and hit somebody if you wanted to. I may move him down here. That guy is just continuing to do work for just a single halfling adventure. He's probably still going to die at some point, but I'm impressed with how well he's held out so far. Alright, let's move Kipper up here and just defend on the wall for the moment. I'll move the phalanx here, right behind the gate. in case they break through. Move this phalanx here, and we'll get ready to charge out on a moment's notice if needed. And that's about all I can do. Yes, everyone try to hit the hero. Do that. Okay, they just put all their effort into hitting him. He is still not dead. You cannot kill this halfling adventurer. Oh, I thought he was going to get the kill. Okay, maybe you can kill that halfling adventurer. Maybe. It's a mounted archer outside the walls. I wouldn't mind trying to steal or dominate one, but more importantly, I don't want to lose any more units right now. If I can get some of these adventurers off of me, that would help. Because they're constantly doing just a little bit of damage at a time. Alright, I think I can charge out. Kipper could use regular darts, which is probably his best choice. They might actually... The phalanxes might actually be in a little bit of trouble unless I charge out and deal with this stuff. Let's get the mounted archer with the phalanx. Let's fail at getting the mounted archer with the phalanx. Okay, now I'm going to have to probably use... Well, I could use Brew Brothers to kill him. Yeah, we'll do that. And I might use Kipper to actually try to kill that adventurer there. Since he's close. And how much do you have left? You should be using as much magic as possible. So let's punch them. Just so the sorcerer is getting experience. Finally got that guy. Oh, I should have punched him. I could have saved that one adventure. Well, guess I'll just have to track him down with the pony riders then. Go get him, guys. See if Kipper can get over there and get a kill. Or if you have... Nope, she's out of magic. Okay, well, they're all quite dead down here. Man, look at all this chaos. All this for a silly ring. Okay, I think I can actually just end turn. This guy's not going to kill anything. Oh, he's just going to get eaten by rabbits. Okay, that hurt a lot. What are total losses? 3 phalanx in this army, add to that the adventurers, all the monster hunters, and another 4 phalanx in total lost. Jeez. Well, we know where the replacements need to go. But on the bright side, I see Mary, and that is his throne city. So if I have enough force here, I could build the road that I'm working on. I could continue building it like this and get pretty dang close to being able to hit Mary. In fact, I might be able to get there on this turn. Yes, I think I could. It's just trying to path me around the Shrine of the Guardian Angel, which is going to give me an even bigger benefit. So the main question is, do I have enough firepower to actually attack his city? I don't know when I started recording this episode. I think I can do a little bit more. Let's move in with... Okay, who would benefit more from this? Visiting units regrowth for their next battle. Please, please, please tell me. It's hard to see, but could I get just one more space? See, it's better for me to give these units regrowth, because they're melee. Let's move them up to here. Oh gosh, he's got more. But not a lot of good units. It's mostly just adventurers. In fact, his army is like 90% adventurers. That is a tempting fight. One that I am pretty sure I could win with regrowth. And they could make it there. I could get both armies in on this. I would have no way of getting over his walls aside from my heroes, though. But I could use mounted archers effectively, I think. He hasn't gotten his upgrade yet for... He's got all his casting points, though. That could be a problem. I am out of casting points. Although my Theocrat still has some, but not a lot. This would be an extremely challenging siege if I were to do it. And risky because the only units that can get over the walls are the heroes. And there's still a Manticore Rider in there to deal with. What's that other army have? So 2 Manticore Riders and Mary, and the rest is literally just adventurer spam. I could wait one more turn. I could wait one more turn and get a whole bunch of extra units up there, and I think I kind of have to. I think I could safely station these units here. There's a cave entrance, everyone. We found it. I was beginning to wonder if there were any. Part of me was worried that I had soft locked the game and made the map so small and crammed that it didn't spawn any cave entrances, but there is one. So, can guarantee we can finish the game, and that also makes this city unbelievably strategically important. So, I'll save the game there. I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, crap. I can't quite do this the way I wanted. Okay, wait. Yes, I can. If I move them back one, and then move my other army here, I could bring these guys up to where the builder is. I could drop him. He make it to the builder? Yes, he could. Okay, that's my plan. I don't think it's safe to attack the city on this turn. I need one more turn to get 6 more units in. I think that's worth it. And maybe Mary will freak out and do something dumb. Maybe he'll come out and attack me. I don't think he would, but one could hope. At the very least, I got that regrowth bonus, so if he comes out and attacks me, I'll still be able to make use of it. Alright, Mary. You attack my city, I attack yours. In the meanwhile, everyone here just gets to lick their wounds, I guess. This is a mess. Okay, we need as many healers with them as we can get. What about this group? Actually, most of the guys who got damaged are dead. So I think I'm going to leave them set up this way for now. I'll move him with her for the army maintenance relief. And may as well put you guys in there too. Still want this guy moving this way. This is the most immediate siege. I'm gonna leave them here for now, just as like bait. Maybe he'll be really exceptionally dumb and send like a Manticore Rider out to attack them. Yeah, that spot's good. Okay, I think it's time to get the Conqueror. Especially now that I can make Halfling War Breeds, and I am going to make some. Even though I did lose a ton of Phalanxes back there, I still want me some War Breeds. Maybe for now, just a few. Dang, I was kind of hoping that I could make them in one turn. Not quite enough production for that. I would need just a little more. Yeah, it's okay. I could probably... I'll just let them go. I kind of just want one for each army right now. Just to have a big heavy hitter. And focus on protecting them and getting them XP. So that regrowth gives them as much benefit as possible. I don't need a huge swarm of them like I'm doing with the pikemen. That's not my plan, anyway. I do want more berserkers up here. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep throwing stuff at Mary's direction until I know for sure that I've got him on the ropes. At the very least, fighting over here, I won't have to worry about having the Dread Siege effect active on my units. Okay, we'll save spell points. That way I actually can cast spells in the upcoming battle. And hopefully Mary doesn't, like, get Conqueror up on the... or Global Assault up on the next turn or something crazy like that. That would be just the worst timing. Okay, that's all we can do for now, so... let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. Just no Global Assault, that's all I want. I think Pippin disjuncted something Mary had active. Nope, no Global Assault, and I think... let's see, what's his army composition now? Still pretty much the same. Yep, it's all the same. In fact, he is, oh, he's opened up a weakness. Yeah, he opened up a weakness. I can attack from this angle now and just leave that entire group out of the initial fight. Okay, I think Mary's dead this turn, everybody, which is good because I can't get rid of Dread Siege on my capital otherwise. Alright. Let's make this happen. We have to, of course, force the game to walk across that instead of pathing around it. And I think this is, you know what, we're going to have to save this fight for the next episode, because that last one, I think we might be going a little long here, because I think that battle took longer than it did in my brain. This time flies and all that, but I think this is going to have to wait for the next episode, guys. Sorry to leave it on a cliffhanger, but I'm pretty sure we're going to knock Mary out on the next one, and we can finally start poking around underground and seeing what's down there too. And goal after Mary is, of course, knock out Bilbo quickly. These guys may have to fall back and defend Gem, or Gem, or whatever it is. But we'll see if we can get an organized front here going from east to west, and then I can at least secure the eastern half of the surface, hopefully. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all. I'm recording one more episode this week, so I will see you all fairly soon. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, Tarsak, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.